So I'm out here, sort of crammed into the greenhouse. It's very, very windy outside. It's not very cold. In here it's actually, well, it says 16.1. It was 20 a minute ago. Look at these lemons coming along, eh? There's one in the middle there looking very lemony. Yeah, so I'm just going to pot up. I got a lot of these, just sort of random cheap flowers. Yeah, and they're all... So this one, I guess, there's a peony, so I guess it's like a root ball in there. And then, yeah, so it's probably the same with that one. The lilies, I'm pretty sure are bulbs, right? We got agapanthus. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to pot them all up because some of them are starting to root in the bags, and it's a bit early, but hopefully they'll be okay in the greenhouse. So look at this, that's a peony root. Or tuber, would you call it? I don't really know. But anyway, shooting in two places. I'm going to get that in a nice pot. Bit of soil, and try and keep it away from frost. So check this out. This is an agapanthus. And they just come in sawdust. You can see some more of them in there. Although it's absolutely as dry as a bone and was just wrapped in sawdust, it is trying to shoot. So it's good we get that in that soil, and hopefully it'll spring into good life and these roots will hydrate and we'll have some agapanthus in the summer. Flowers June to August. Plant February to May. Now we are almost in February now, just a couple of days, so I'm not too early. So, perfect. And these funny looking things, these are Mirabilis. Mirabilis. It's known as the 5 o'clock plant, I think, or 4 o'clock plant, whichever one of those two. And it flowers, the flowers open at that time in the evening, and it's, I guess, pollinated by moths. Yeah, but that's interesting. Look at these. I guess you'd call those tubers. And this one I am early on, because it says don't plant until March. But March, end of January, what's the difference? We'll keep them away from frost, see what happens. Alright. I know it says one cosmos. And this is a chocolate cosmos, which is not the same as regular cosmos. I think it's a different, maybe even a different species. I don't know. You can look that one up for yourself. But yeah, this was the one I noticed. Maybe you can't see it now because I shuffled it around, but it was growing. Yeah, look, you can see the white roots. It's growing new roots already, so I was like, oh, we definitely got to get this into a pot. So, apparently these flowers smell like chocolate, which is where the name comes from, so. Asiatic Lilies. Look what these bulbs look like. Crazy. It says January onwards. So these are the ones who we're really following the rules on. And now for the dahlia. We got plenty of dahlias growing from seed inside. I thought I'd try one from a tuber, like you normally grow them. Yeah, just see what the difference is, how it goes, if it's healthier, bigger, faster, whatever. That's what the flowers are going to look like, allegedly, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm not sure if I've done something silly here with the dahlias, or dahlia, as it was. But look, almost all of the pieces of tuber are like just dangling on by a thread. So I cut a lot of them off, the ones that were basically fallen off already. And then it was just sort of dangling here and growing through two spots, so I just cut it in the middle. I'm just going to plant this one now, even though there's still quite a lot of dangly bits. And I'll put this one in a different pot. And I'll chuck these in pots and see what they do, see if they sprout or not. But yeah, so that's weird, but yeah, so that's I've either ruined it, or we're going to have several of the same dahlia plant growing, which would be cool, but I'm not too optimistic, so we'll see. Alright, so I got the two hopeful dahlias. This one with the little shoot coming out. That's the smaller one. It's the bigger clump. Or would have been the main clump. Most of it's gone. And then all the other bits that there's no shoots on them. I'm not really sure if they'll grow or anything. I'm just going to put in there, cover it with some soil, and see if anything happens. Maybe they'll all sprout, maybe none of them will sprout, and they'll all just go rotten and gross. But we'll see. So I'm just taking a little break from potting up all the bulbs and tubers. And look, there's a line of blue tits and great tits. I think that's a dunnock there as well. Just all waiting and taking their turn on the window feeder. I was just about to wash my hands. So back in the greenhouse, had a little break for lunch. Just noticed this agapanthus. It's actually got a green shoot coming through the sawdust. So I'm going to plant that in this nice pot that I just got. Just your standard terracotta, like made in Italy. Ciao to all the Italians. Look at that. Apparently agapanthus, they like to have their roots restricted, and it makes them flower more, better, something. We'll see. I think I'll be planting these outside though, when it's, when spring and summer comes, but we'll see how much it grows in this pot. That's a nice pot, so it might look nice, and then I got 2 more, so I can always keep one in a pot and see what happens. But yeah. There's a pheasant right there. There's another one on the other side of the fence. I should also say that when I was having lunch, I looked up on Dahlias, watched a couple of videos. So I guess all the tubers that came off, that went from the middle with the shoots, probably won't turn into anything, because they need to have an eye that's going to shoot. But I'm still going to leave them in the pot, see what happens. Forever hopeful. These Asiatic lily bulbs are just huge and insane. I mean, look, I've never seen one before, so anyone who's seen one before is probably like, oh, why is he so interested? It's kind of like was it like an artichoke? Like an artichoke heart, the shape, with the like petals, for lack of a better word. Wow. Well, I'm glad I bought 3 of the agapanthus, because this one doesn't look like it's going to do anything. It's way smaller. The top is not looking very alive. But we'll see. We'll see. But I'm not hopeful with that one. But that one looks good. So I got my tape. I'm gonna label them all up so I don't forget what's in what. Guess I'll show all the stars of the show. The lemons. Unfortunately, the one at the back dropped a lot of its lemons. The ones that are still on there look healthy. But the Myers lemon here looks good. Getting a little bit of green fly on it at the moment. I guess it must have got quite warm in here if they're starting already. On the, what was it today, the 29th of January? Maybe the 30th. Look, there's a green fly right there. But yeah, everything's going well, so I got them all potted up, all labelled up. Just think about shimmying these around, maybe move this avocado and stick at least the agapanthus up there, because I can already imagine a slug coming straight onto that and eating it. There's a couple of slugs in here. But yeah, all good. I guess we'll take a little look outside actually. You can see how windy it is. Other than that, it's a nice day, but it's just really windy. Garden just looks so much tidier with the wood chip. I got to carry on moving some more wood chip. Cut back all the raspberry canes. They're all autumn fruiting ones. Did some pruning on the all the fruit trees. Pretty new to it, so hopefully I didn't mess them up. These are all alliums. I'm pretty sure anyway. Like, I think those are the like really big alliums. But I'm not 100% sure because I didn't know they looked like that. I thought they would just all be like this, like weird oniony things. But we'll see. Maybe I'll show you something else there. But I think those are just the bigger ones. Just the really massive alliums. Because I'm pretty sure I just planted alliums back here, and these were the like really small. Like the heads are going to be like this big. There should just be loads of them. Tulips. If you saw my other videos, you see they came up exceptionally early. I probably planted them too early, and it's been a very mild winter so far. Still got February and March to go. This is doing amazing. Rosemary. Not as good, I'll show you the other one in a minute. The orange tree, I'm sure it's fine in there. A few bulbs in there. Peach tree still with leaves on. The end of January. Very, very odd. And here is the beast. The absolute beast of a rosemary. This will be the third year it's been here. It's just one of the small ones you get from the supermarket. I've been seeing all the gardening programs I've been watching recently. They're always going on about, oh, you know, needs poor soil, Mediterranean plant. Unless this soil is poor, but I don't think so. Garlic, oh look at this. First signs of life. Got 1 shoot of garlic, 2 shoots of garlic, 3 shoots. Oh man, be good to see how many survived the mice or squirrels or whatever. Look, there's another one coming up. There's one that looks like it's been chewed. We'll see. Carrots. Not sure if they got much of a root on them. I'll have to look sometime soon. Well, that one you can kind of see. The leeks I probably should have eaten. But I'm sure if you peel back the layers, they'll still be good. This one certainly. These ones look a bit dodgy. The wood chip pile. I know it's maybe dried out too much. It might not be hot anymore. No, it's still warm. So it's still cooking. It's good. I'll spread some more out soon. Buds on the blueberries. That's actually starting to open, that one. That's a little early. I don't think there's any sign of these tulips yet. Hope I didn't plant them too deep. But maybe they're just doing what tulips are supposed to do. As opposed to all the others. Oh god, look at all the worms. Oh, there we go. Tulip. Okay. Probably shouldn't have done that, but you know. Curious. So that'd be good. There's loads in that. I think there's at least 40. And here we got snowdrops. Moved from elsewhere in the garden. That one's almost coming out. And these are all irises, but they're all getting. I mean, this one will probably be okay. I'm sure more of them will be okay, but you can see all the ends have been nibbled, and a few of them nibbled quite far back. I think it's slugs. There was a tiny little slug on that once. But yeah. The last thing. More snowdrops. Just coming up straight from the orchard. I planted these ones here as well. They were all from the back of the garden. Over there, I dug up. But yeah. Restocking the bird feeders. Check out all these snowdrops. Very careful not to step on any. But look. Thousands. I think my aloe needs dividing. Oh yeah, this one's in a pot inside the pot. That one will definitely dividing in the spring or the summer. Maybe lots of new plants. Got some tulips. I don't know if you can grow tulips inside, but they seem to be going okay so far. And these guys will also need dividing. Especially this one. This pot doesn't even have a hole in it. It's just it's like that. You're supposed to put another pot inside of it, but I didn't. But this plant's been growing in there for like 4 years now. I think I must have divided it at least once, but yeah. Alright, go on then. Show you the dahlias I'm growing from seed. I'll just lift. Carefully look at these. Look, true leaves. And then all of these are peppers, obviously. But well, not that. That's pepper. Dahlia, 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 dahlia. And one that didn't really do much. And then the peppers are starting to get true leaves as well, which is awesome.